Hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I am going to react to a new episode from Dead Like Me. This is the 7th episode, and before I start I want to tell you that you can already see more of my reactions to the episodes on my Patreon. The link is in the description. You can find an early access tier there, but you can also find an uncut reactions tier, and there you can see my full reactions to all the episodes with no cuts. So, with that said, we're back with Dead Like Me. Previous episode we saw that Reggie was still dealing in her very odd way with George's death. George won the bowling thing with her co-workers. So yeah, that were some of the things we've seen. And yeah, now let's watch this episode.
I remember once learning that the average human head weighs 20 pounds. I know a lot of that is skull.
Oh my god, I had one of those as a kid.
If you've got hair. And that means tons of tiny neurons, or testing other neurons with questions like, why am I only having sex with myself?
This is Fiona. She's going to be joining us
part-time.
Welcome aboard, Fiona.
Thanks.
I was hoping you could be Fiona's mentor.
Yeah, I thought
Up
so.
to speed? Mentor.
Mentor. A promotion without a pay raise. All you have to do is peel off these edges so that they fit neatly in the box. They are to be filed away and never to be seen again.
No one's ever gonna look at these?
They don't even bother to label the boxes. You have a 35-minute lunch hour. Don't even ask.
Does anyone ever come in here?
Not a lot. Why?
Just feels like a good place to do stuff.
Like what?
Stuff I like to do. Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Flowers. They're all flowers.
Fiona, I really don't need to see the flowers just this second.
Cool.
You can really benefit from my experiences. What are you doing?
Stealing pens.
Well, the really good ones are up there. Half your brain is up there telling you not to do stuff. And for the first 18 years of my life, I listened. And then I died.
At first I really thought that she was gonna be like her mentor, and then she was kind of gonna recognize herself in her, like how she was when she got there.
You know, the live your dreams. Like not reaching out to those.
Please, can Reggie finally talk to her just once?
Imagine yourself journeying through a world that is deranged, empty, and devoid of anchors to reality. That is the daily struggle for those suffering schizophrenia.
I'm Ronnie Dobbs. Hi, I'm a Capricorn. I really like long walks in the rain and stuff.
A struggle where they can no longer distinguish what is real from what is unreal.
Might be late.
He's not quite right, is he?
I have to go after him.
Ruth wants to see you.
Tell him I'm busy.
I mean, she has to take the soul ride.
Now.
What do you mean clerical error?
What can I tell you, Peanut? They had the date.
Oh.
So this guy, Ronnie Dobbs, is not supposed to die?
No, he's supposed to die, just not today.
Isn't that the case with everyone? He's supposed to die, just not today.
My first car was an 1898 Systemi Panhard. Had beautiful lines. Actually a little jarring on my nuts.
Used cars are for other kinds of people.
She's so annoying.
Is there a problem there, Princess?
This is not small curd cottage cheese. I can't eat it, and I won't.
Oh, she is such a privileged bitch.
He looked at me as if he knew what I was up to. He gave me this weird look.
You know what? I don't think I've ever been in a used car.
One for you, and one for you.
I don't think I've ever used anything used.
Huh.
Congratulations.
That's really something to brag about.
Ronnie, are you listening to me?
Yeah.
And since you've proven to me that you can't be trusted.
Oh, he saw
trusted
that.
twice a week.
And now he's not gonna know if it's real or not.
That's what I get for coming to work wasted.
Oh.
Isn't he drunk?
Now that I'm dead, can I still get high?
Oh, have you got some? Yeah. Great.
Yeah, he's in for that. So, schizophrenic people can see them. Oh. And he knows she's seeing it too.
Have a pen.
Oh, they even have happy times pens. What did she do?
That's when I realized my favorite trainee was laying down on the job. You can't just stuff the paper in like that.
You said it was all bullshit.
I mean, she did kind of say that.
So?
That no one was ever gonna check it.
I wasn't disappointed.
Yeah.
In fact, I was kind of proud of myself. I'd convinced her, like me, not to care.
Great mentor.
George Glass could be a role model. Like the memory that when I was a kid, the Tooth Fairy never came to my house, expecting a cool reward like cash or candy. But my mom thought cash and candy were crass. So tooth after tooth was instead rewarded with a thoughtful note.
That is so annoying when you're a kid.
Stop.
It's the little things you regret. The next time I lost a tooth was still under my pillow in the morning. And I know my sister Reggie must have felt the same.
I'm just wondering, like, is no one ever just gonna, like, walk past this, or, like, government people, or, like, townspeople, and they're gonna be like, what the hell? Does just no one go to that tree, or how should I see this?
Hey, I love the park, especially all the beautiful things you find.
He seems so kind, though.
I'm undead, not dead. All those biological urges still apply.
I thought you were sitting here because I was sitting here.
Okay, another regret was I never learned to flirt. Guess it had something to do with the fear of rejection. Fortunately, fear's grip loosens when you're already dead. I'm sorry, that was rude. I'm George.
What do you do, George?
Office work. You?
I talked to pretty girls named George. Yeah, it was lame.
That's also not really her thing, so...
We weirdly bonded.
Yeah.
I may have been his Grim Reaper. That I was as close as he's ever been to death.
Did you know that the human body has over 2 pounds of living bacteria in it? Living creatures that set up entire communities within our bodies.
I have to go do something now.
He's gonna die.
That guy over there? Death's coming for him. You know it too, don't you?
Admit he'd caught me off guard, so I played dumb.
Damn. He knows more than we think.
Real dumb.
Doesn't she have to take the soul, girly?
I got it.
Oh, it's him.
He knew the guy was gonna die.
You said the guy on the bike died.
Well, he knew someone was gonna die. He talked to me. I talked back.
Young fella?
Young enough. What the hell was I supposed to do?
Not be sloppy.
I know this is cliche to hate your boss, but you're a real dickweed.
Yeah, I think Dolores is her favorite boss right now if she has to choose.
That's my life with you. You're clear, people. We're undead, Peanut. Undead are meant to exist on the fringe of the living world. These are awful.
I was determined not to waste another.
She's a strange 11-year-old.
She is.
Going through a difficult time. Well, I don't think that changing schools is the answer.
Your dad and I were just talking about you.
Think she heard.
Possibility of maybe, changing schools.
I want to ride a horse.
I was doing my best to stay on the fringe. Looked like someone had followed.
Oh shit, is he there?
Why are you stalking me?
Why are you stalking me?
I'm not.
What I say to you right now is probably the last words that I'll ever speak.
I was pretty confident it wasn't a pickup line.
It's death. It's been following me around.
Oh.
It's come to collect me.
I knew better.
So he's seen them for like a while now.
It just likes to keep an eye on us. It watches me all the time and I'm still here.
Awkward.
I could burn you a really great CD if you want. How about you? What do you like listening to?
Except for the
This
fact
is
that
so
it was
awkward.
mentally- It was starting to feel like a...
Yeah. Maybe that's a good thing.
So do you have a boyfriend?
Not really.
That's so strange.
Why is this strange?
I mean, it's just really cool. I mean, when you think about it, it's pretty amazing. 2 of us finding each other like this. I mean, how many billions of people are there in the world?
Deep, man. So deep.
And only the 2 of us can see death. It's a lot easier knowing that you see it too.
Listen, I have a job. I can't stay up all night, so...
I can't sleep.
Hear a lot of voices?
No, just one. He spends most of his time yelling at me, making me feel stupid.
Maybe it's my mother. If I gave Speed Racer soap and a toothbrush, this place would shine by morning. Just something to help me sleep.
It's because we're
The way he's just carrying that around.
like working around asbestos.
One? Is one enough?
No. You've got that undead metabolism, remember?
Ah.
How many would a normal person have to take?
Ah.
You've got a fella in here.
This is one.
Just,
She's gonna give him sleep medication. Can't she just send him away? Like, it's her apartment. If she's like, hey, I gotta work tomorrow, I can't stay up late, then get the hint?
I mean, we all have voices.
I mean, sure. Solved now, I guess.
Our parents are in there. Our doubts, our fears, our desires.
Yeah, that's what I just wanted to say. I feel like everyone has, like, at least one voice in their head, right? It's like your consciousness.
We could go get some breakfast somewhere.
I gotta get to work.
Can I tag along?
To work?
I was thinking about looking at hotel rooms today.
Every time she says work, I don't know if she means like this work or the office work.
Daisy, darling, if you need a place to crash, you know, you
Yeah, not in that life, not in this one, not ever, but thanks.
Oh yeah, she's finally gone from the apartment, so that's good.
How did I say I wanted my eggs? Yeah, I think I said soft poach these.
I think they'll come back running.
I think you're right.
Because she's gonna sneeze on them.
Okay, because I cannot get enough of your sweet, sweet company. We're going to have a little group job tomorrow.
A group job?
Does anyone else find this
Yeah,
fucked
that's
up?
pretty fucked up.
Are you familiar with Charlie Chaplin, Peanut?
I once blew Charlie Chaplin.
Ah, of course she did.
Chaplin.
Do you know this guy?
He's a stalker.
He's cute in a check the oil kind of way.
Excuse me. I think he sniffed out your boy, Georgie.
Her boy, nice. Good for you.
Does it look like we're working?
No.
We just come here to talk. We're sort of a group.
You're a doctor?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, I'm so hungry.
So that's like a group session over there?
Being George's doctor and all. Even though she's living on her own now, away from the facility. I try to keep close tabs on her. I try to get a feel for the quality of people.
Okay, so this is his way of like convincing him that what she's saying or seeing is also not real.
I'd appreciate it if you'd leave now. You're making my group a little anxious.
Okay.
She's riding a horse. I feel like at that point, with whatever your kid comes up to you, like, I want to do this, I want to try this, and you're just like, yeah, sure, if that helps.
He said he could see gravelings. You can't get mad at me for that.
Do I look mad?
A little.
You didn't mention you were a reaper.
No.
You didn't talk about gravelings.
I said that I could see them too, that's all. He thinks they're deaf.
And he told you schizophrenic. Peanut, all men are liars where pretty girls are implicated.
But is he still gonna die soon then?
So you think I'm pretty.
Oh. But I still feel like if Georges would have said she didn't see them, he would... I mean, because he's schizophrenic, I mean, you would be kind of gaslighting him, but yeah. But he did see that she was looking that way, so he knows she sees them.
What kind of car is that? I am a sucker for platinum.
What are you doing?
Getting us a ride.
It's one way to get a ride.
For two, we're trying to get downtown.
Sure. Just, clear this out of here.
She's gonna steal the car, isn't she?
You know, I used to ride when I was young.
Oh, really?
I don't want this.
Then what do you want?
Excuse me?
I don't like riding horses. It makes my hips hurt.
Bruh, the mom is really trying here. Oh, now she wants that.
A drum set. My job is not to give you your every desire.
Yeah.
Especially when you throw it back in my face.
Yeah, I feel like she's really, like,
In the future,
trying and giving her the gifts and...
you might want to have the common decency to say thank you.
Yeah.
Even if you hate it.
Thank you.
Why does everything always have to be such a struggle?
I don't know. I don't.
Suppose we'd be asking for lessons.
I figured I'd just teach myself.
But then you first have to get, like,
I'll have to talk to
a
your
set.
I'm not a big fan of weddings, but a job is a job.
It's so funny that they have to go there as a group. This is giving me major Red Wedding vibes. It's just like, multiple people are gonna die here, otherwise they wouldn't all be there.
Until death do them part, which would be in about 11 minutes.
Hey,
gotta get out of here.
Oh my god, he's weird.
How did you find me?
I waited outside your building, and the rest was pretty easy.
That is stalker behavior.
I just wanted to kiss you.
No, I can't. It was my first post-death kiss.
At a fucking job to take souls.
It was also my first post-death kiss off.
I'm on the run. I can't stay in the city. My eyes have been opened. I mean, like you, I've seen death, and I can't shut that off.
I mean, I have to say, when we saw him in the beginning, when he was just talking to random people at tables, then it seemed like he was doing really bad, but now I feel like he's kinda okay, apart from the fact that he's a creepy stalker. Oh.
Did you,
Uh-oh.
Everybody out!
Oh no!
Everybody needs to get out or you're all gonna die!
Oh no!
Shouldn't have done that.
Okay, at least they know he's, like, mentally ill, so...
Either of you, Peanut, you are really trying my patience.
We have to warn them.
Stop!
Why wouldn't we?
I have to say, this is a very interesting storyline. Just someone who knows what's going on, sort of, but not really.
This makes perfect
Ooh.
sense. Death taking the form of a beautiful girl, trying to trick me.
Don't think I was getting all mushy because he said I was beautiful. Not all that. I'm just a cog. I sort of work for...
The way he keeps, like, getting her to talk.
He's Death?
No, he's middle management. But he knows about you, which means upper management knows about you, and in this case, upper management probably is Death. So you may have to run farther than Idaho.
I really wonder how this is gonna happen. And how the hell do these 4 people just sneak in there and no one's like, who are these people?
Can't exactly tell you why I needed to kiss him. I just knew I'd regret it if I hadn't. I did my job.
You should stay away from me.
Oh, so he is the one that's gonna die then. But I really thought more people would die, because they're all there. Oh shit, them too.
Did you do it? Good girl.
I thought I saw Death coming for me. I guess I was right, huh?
Wait, is he like gonna fall on top of them? Oh my god! Oh. Every time I kinda try to guess how it's gonna happen, but it's never what I expect. Damn, okay.
They're not going to Bali for their honeymoon, are they? Really one of the saddest things I've ever heard.
At least they're together, I guess. Damn, that's tragic.
You know, I really like the kid.
Oh, now he's dead too, so... Yeah, but he's probably gonna move on, so yeah.
And how we view ourselves, hero, victim, loved, unloved, changes over time. Those little neurons spark along, working overtime.
Oh my god.
Way, making what we desire happen. And in the end, maybe the trick to sorting it all out is trusting your voice and being true to yourself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, I really started to feel bad for the mom, so even though Reggie didn't really do it herself, it's still, yeah, nice for her. This was a really interesting episode. I think out of the 3 episodes I just watched, I think this was the most interesting one. Especially because of the storyline with the guy. That he could just like see them and I don't know, we just hadn't seen anything like that before. So that was nice. Also the way that indeed in the end he was gonna die. So I don't know why they got the time wrong in the beginning, but for him to end up falling on like the bride and the groom, I didn't see that coming, but it was a fun twist. Especially because earlier they were like, yeah, we're going to a wedding. It's like a group job. So I didn't really see it coming that he would be there because he kept following George and then in the end he died. And oh, I just realized this. I don't know if I'm just like thinking too far right now. He constantly said like, I can see that. I see that coming for me. In the end, the reason he died is because he kept following George, and George is kind of working for that, so he really saw that, and death is the reason he died, if you get what I mean. This is going very deep, but yeah. Yeah, and of course we have Daisy. I don't really like her. She does some iconic stuff, but mostly she's just really privileged and annoying, and I really don't like her. Oh yeah, and it's nice that the Reggie storyline is kind of like progressing. Also because she's trying new things now, also a bit because George kind of inspired her to do so with the box with the notes. Kind of hoping that there's gonna be some kind of change for Reggie at one point, which will make us understand her a bit more too. Like, I understand that she's just having a really hard time and she's dealing with it in her own way, but I think in this situation we're kind of in the place of the mother. Like, how do you deal with something like that? Like I said in the previous episode, I also really wouldn't know. And then you're just like giving her what she wants in the hopes that she likes it and she does better, you know. Apparently she didn't really like the horse riding, but she did like the drums. So yeah, maybe this is gonna be like a new hobby of her, which will help her. And it's nice that George put the note under her mom's pillow. Especially because we saw, like, in the beginning the whole backstory about the tooth fairy thing, and that she back then didn't appreciate the notes. And then in the end she does that herself to show appreciation to her mom. Even though she made it look like it was Reggie's, it was a really nice gesture. And in the beginning I thought the mom was really annoying. And I mean, she's still not my favorite character, but I kind of got to understand her better, as in, I feel bad for her. You can see that she's trying so hard for Reggie and it's just not working. So yeah, I do feel bad for her. So yeah, I think that was my reaction to this episode. If you already want to see more episodes, check out my Patreon, the link's in the description. You can also find my full reactions on there. And if you like my reaction, then please leave a like, subscribe, let me know what you thought of this, and then I really hope to see you next time. Bye!